I've been touring the Bull Bay area generally. At the back end of last year, 2022, we saw a flare-up in violence in the area. It is some old disputes that arose again. We have since intervened. We have placed additional resources. That's over in the Taylor land and up Cane River side. And this is one of the other communities in the Bull Bay policing area. And this is the Boba Shanti community. And, you know, it's really a pleasure to engage them. They have their, this is actually the eve of the Black Christmas. So tomorrow is Black Christmas. And so they are preparing for a large celebration that starts tomorrow and runs until the 12th. So we got a chance to speak with some of the elders and interact, and you know, it's a great thing.
Walkthrough of Cane River.
Well, as I said, there were some incidents there. The investigations are progressing apace, so hopefully we'll end up with some arrests pretty soon in that regard. We have good intelligence. The community work that the Superintendent Tommy Lee Chambers here, who's in charge of Kingston East, her community relations largely allows her to know what's going on. And I have ACP Graham here as well with me, who's in charge of larger Kingston and parts of St. Andrew, Area 4, Police Area 4. So the team is out today and just getting, I like to get a sense of what is going on the ground. And that way I can, you know, apportion assets that probably are not in the space, or just get a sense. When I speak about something, I like to have first-hand knowledge of it, and this has given me first-hand knowledge, and also to interact with all of the communities who we police. It allows you to give that message that that violence is not the way. I mean, we're seeing too many killings over nothing, really over nothing, $100 and Yam Hill and all of that. That's not something for people to die over. And sometimes it's just anger playing out, an inability to resolve difficulties and challenges without resorting to violence. So that accounts for too many of our people dying. And then, of course, you have those people, are gunmen and hitmen, who really, for selfish reasons, really for money and profit, they find it okay to kill Jamaican citizens. And so we've been focusing on them. We have had a number of them in custody now, but there are still, you know, sometimes they order other people to do their dirty work. And these disputes that end up in violence, the intervention of the police is critical to trying to get to the resolution to the dispute, because these family disputes go on and on. Become generational in nature, and as long as we do that, as long as it keeps going, then we'll keep this level of violence. And I believe that if we can deal with the dispute, the community, that can bring the numbers down as well. The idea, we can't investigate, we don't have the capacity to investigate huge numbers of homicides and shootings. So we have to be very precise in who we go after, the solvability of a case, but more importantly, we have to engage to just reduce the numbers. We have to have less incidents going forward. And so a lot of our work as a police force is to get less incidents of it, you know, preventative work. And then afterwards, what we have found, because of our increased intelligence, our increased interaction, our increased community policing, our hard policing can be more directed, more precise, and go after the bad guys.
Jamaica Constabulary Force.